My beloved reader, life often feels like a winding path through a dense forest where each turn holds mysteries yet to be revealed. At times, the way forward seems shrouded in uncertainty, and the questions of why and how weigh heavily on your heart. You may wonder if the steps you take have any meaning, no matter how small or unsure. But what if I told you that every moment, every choice, and every struggle is part of a grand design? A masterpiece carefully woven by unseen hands. This journey you are on is no accident. Even when doubt creeps in, when life feels like a series of random events or an uphill battle, there is purpose. There is guidance. Perhaps you've sensed it, like a whisper in the stillness of the night or a faint glimmer of hope breaking through the clouds of worry. It's not by chance that you find yourself here, reading these words. It's an invitation to look deeper, to discover that the twists and turns of your life are leading to something extraordinary. What if this season of your life, with its unanswered questions and hidden struggles, prepares you for a transformation beyond anything you've imagined? What if your challenges are not obstacles, but stepping stones to a new chapter with purpose and fulfillment? Lean in and let us explore this journey together. Something profound is taking shape in the quiet corners of your life. A new beginning, patiently waiting for your heart to say, "I am ready." In the stillness of life, where the world's noise fades and your heart feels the weight of solitude, there lies a quiet truth. You are not walking this path alone. Even when the road ahead is unclear, an unseen presence gently guides you, weaving purpose into every step. You may not always recognize it, but it is there. In the whispered prayers you offer in desperation, the silent tears shed when no one is watching, and the inexplicable comfort that washes over you during your darkest nights. Remember when you felt a faint nudge to keep going, even when giving up seemed easier, or the moments when a kind word, a chance meeting, or a simple ray of sunlight breaking through the clouds felt like an answer to an unspoken plea. These are not coincidences. They are reminders that a more excellent hand is at work, orchestrating every detail of your life with infinite care and precision. And yet, this presence does not demand your attention with grand gestures or overwhelming signs. It waits patiently, always ready to fill the emptiness in your heart with peace, strength, and direction. In your battles, seen and unseen, it stands as a fortress, offering you a safe place to rest and find clarity. When you feel burdened by fears too heavy to share or worries hidden behind a well-practiced smile, remember, nothing escapes this guiding presence. You are sully and deeply seen by the one who knows every corner of your soul. This is your invitation to listen, not with your ears but your heart. In the stillness, where distractions fall away, you will hear a voice that speaks not of judgment but of love and encouragement. It whispers, "You are not alone. You are never forgotten." Every step you take, even the faltering ones, is part of a greater story I am writing just for you. Life can often feel like a relentless storm, with winds of chaos threatening to uproot your sense of stability. Circumstances beyond your control may swirl around you, shaking the ground you stand on. In these moments, fear can feel like an uninvited guest, settling into the cracks of your spirit. But even as the storm rages, there is a fortress that remains unshaken, a place where peace flows like a calm river, untouched by the turbulence of the world. This fortress is not built of stone and mortar, but of promises and steadfastness. It is a refuge designed for you, offering a shelter where your heart can rest and find strength. When anxiety grips you, it is here you will discover a breath of calm to quiet your racing mind. When exhaustion threatens to overwhelm you, this place becomes the source of renewal, lifting you with unseen hands and setting you back on your feet. In the embrace of this unchanging refuge, it is here that you begin to see the storms for what they indeed are, not punishments but lessons. Each trial you face, though difficult, is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for the blessings ahead. The fortress is not just a place to escape the storm. You are reminded of your resilience, ability to endure, and the unyielding light that guides you through the darkest nights. This peace, unlike anything the world can offer, is not fleeting. It is a gift reserved for you, a treasure to carry wherever you go. But to receive it, you must do something that feels counterintuitive in the chaos of life. You must pause. You must stop striving and simply open your heart, allowing this peace to overflow and transform your perspective. You will hear a gentle promise in this sacred stillness. When you feel weak, I will strengthen you. When you are afraid, I will walk beside you. When you cannot take another step, I will carry you. Trust in me, for I am your shelter and your guide. As you rest in this truth, the storm outside will not feel so overwhelming. Instead, you will feel the courage to step forward, knowing that even when the winds howl and the rain pours, you are held securely within the fortress that cannot be shaken. And when the storm passes, and always will, you will emerge more assertive, grounded, and ready for the transformation that awaits. Every journey has a turning point, a moment when the familiar fades and the unknown beckons, stirring excitement and apprehension. My dear reader, you are standing on the edge of such a moment. This is no ordinary transition, but a divine invitation to step into something more significant. The life you have known, with all its comforts and routines, has brought you to this point, but it is no longer where you belong. A new chapter awaits, a chapter filled with promise, growth, and fulfillment. Yet transformation requires courage. It asks you to release your grip on what feels safe, even when the safety is an illusion. It invites you to trust the path ahead, though it is shrouded in mystery. Imagine a bird perched on the edge of a branch. The branch may feel secure, but the bird was made to soar. In the same way, you were not created to remain confined by the boundaries of the past. You were designed to grow, evolve, and embrace your purpose's fullness. This is not a call to abandon all you hold dear, but to leave behind the things that no longer serve you. The habits, fears, and doubts that once felt necessary have become weights, holding you back from the freedom that awaits. You may hesitate, wondering if you're truly ready. But readiness is not about perfection. It is about willingness. Are you willing to trust that the hands guiding you will never let you fall? Are you prepared to step forward, knowing you are never alone, even in uncertainty? The transformation ahead is not merely external. It is a shift within, a renewal of your spirit, faith, and perspective. It is an unveiling of the person you were always meant to be. So take a deep breath and lean into the unknown. The one who calls you into this new season also promises to walk beside you every step of the way. Picture this, a house, not just of bricks and mortar, but of dreams and destiny. This house is more than a physical structure. It is a sacred space prepared with care and intention just for you. Every detail has been crafted to reflect who you are and who you are becoming. It is where your soul will find rest, your burdens will be lifted, and your spirit will flourish in ways you never imagined. This house symbolizes a profound shift in your life, one that goes beyond geography. It represents a transformation of the heart, a renewal of faith, and a deeper connection to the purpose you were designed to fulfill. Here, you will find clarity like never before. The doubts that once clouded your vision will dissolve in the light of understanding, and the fears that held you captive will be replaced by a boldness rooted in trust. But this new home is not given without preparation. Just as a foundation must be laid before a structure can rise, your heart must also be prepared to receive this blessing. Are you ready to let go of the old to make room for the new? The process may feel uncomfortable, even painful, as familiar things disappear. But remember, what is being removed is making way for something far more significant. In this house, you will find not only peace but purpose. Each room will echo with the harmony of your calling, and each corner will reflect the grace and creativity of the one who designed it. The walls will stand as symbols of protection, yet they will not confine you. Instead, they will expand your soul, allowing you to embrace the vastness of what lies ahead. You will not enter this space alone. The presence that has guided you thus far will walk with you, step by step, as you cross the threshold into this new season. This is not just a place to dwell, It is a sanctuary where you will grow, thrive, and fulfill the mission that has been placed in your heart from the very beginning. Trust that this home is not an end but a beginning, a starting point for the extraordinary journey ahead. So, as you prepare to take this step, let your heart be filled with anticipation, not fear. The door to this new chapter is already open, waiting for you to walk through. And as you do, you will find not only a house but a home, a place where your soul will rest, your dreams will bloom, and your life will align with the divine purpose that has been waiting for you all along. Every significant change in life comes with its share of uncertainty. The path toward transformation often begins with discomfort as the familiar fades and the unknown looms ahead. You may question whether you are prepared for what lies on the other side. My beloved reader, know this: the discomfort is not a sign of failure but growth. It is the gentle stirring of a seed breaking through the soil, reaching for the light. In this transition, you are not called to rush. Divine timing is never hurried or careless. It is precise and perfect. The doors that close are not rejections but redirections, guiding you towards something better. Likewise, the moments that feel like delays are not wasted but are seasons of preparation, where the foundation of your future is being laid brick by brick. It is easy to focus on what is being left behind, the people, places, or routines that have shaped your life thus far. Instead of viewing these as losses, they are seen as chapters in a story still unfolding. Each step, even the painful ones, is part of a larger narrative written with love and intention. Trust that the same presence that guided you through past seasons will continue to lead you now. As you walk this path, pay attention to the minor signs, the conversations that spark hope, the unexpected opportunities, or the quiet moments of clarity. These are like breadcrumbs scattered along the way, guiding you toward the destination that has been prepared for you. And when the path feels incredibly challenging, remember this: every incredible journey requires faith. Faith to keep walking when the way is unclear. Trust the process even when you cannot see the whole picture, and believe that every step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the purpose you were born to fulfill. This transition is not happening to you. It is happening for you. It is a sacred alignment where every detail, triumph, and setback works together to create a masterpiece. Hold on to this truth, and let it be the anchor that steadies you through the storms of doubt. As you navigate this season, you are not walking alone. The one who holds your future in his hands walks beside you, ensuring that you reach the place he has promised. As you enter this new season, understand that the transformation unfolding is not only external but deeply internal. This is a time of spiritual renewal, a rebuilding of the foundation within you that life's challenges have weathered. Just as a craftsman restores a cherished piece of art, so too is your spirit being restored, made more substantial, more resilient, and more aligned with the divine purpose for your life. This renewal begins with surrender. It requires you to release the fears, doubts, and burdens you have carried for so long. Imagine laying down a heavy load you have grown so accustomed to that you no longer notice its weight. As you let it go, your steps become lighter and your vision more precise. Surrendering does not mean giving up. It means trusting that you are held by a power greater than yourself, working tirelessly for your good. In this process, your faith will be tested, not to break you, but to refine you. Faith is not simply about believing in what you can see. It is about trusting in what you cannot. It is about walking forward, even when the destination is hidden, knowing that each step is guided by love and wisdom. As your faith grows, so will your strength, clarity, and ability to embrace the journey ahead. This renewal is not something you must achieve on your own. It is a collaborative process where you take one step forward, and the divine takes two. Spend time in reflection, prayer, and quiet stillness. These moments are not empty. Where your spirit is refilled, your perspective is shifted, and your connection to the greater purpose is strengthened. As this inner transformation unfolds, you will begin to see the world differently. The challenges that once overwhelmed you will now appear as opportunities for growth. The dreams that seemed out of reach will feel attainable, not because circumstances have changed, but because you have. You will carry a peace that surpasses understanding, a joy unshaken by external events, and a renewed sense of purpose that lights your path forward. This spiritual renewal is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter, one where you walk not in fear or doubt, but in confidence and trust. The foundation being rebuilt within you is strength, grace, and unwavering faith. It is a foundation that will support you as you step into the fullness of the life that has been waiting for you, designed with care, intention, and boundless love. In every season of life, the people around you play a pivotal role. Some uplift and encourage, while others may unknowingly hinder your growth. As you step into this transformative phase, you must evaluate the relationships in your life with discernment. This is not a call to judge, but to recognize the voices that guide you closer to your purpose and those that pull you away from it. There are those whose words bring light into your darkness, friends who remind you of your worth when you forget it, mentors who challenge you to rise higher, and companions who walk beside you through trials. These are the people sent to nurture your spirit and strengthen your faith. They may not always say what you want to hear, but their presence is a gift, guiding you toward growth and fulfillment. On the other hand, there are relationships that, while once fruitful, may now weigh heavily on your soul. These could be individuals who sow seeds of doubt, weaken your faith, or discourage you from pursuing the path you are called to walk. They may not intend harm, but their influence can become an obstacle, clouding your vision and distracting you from your purpose. Discernment is key. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay, and not every voice deserves a place in your heart. As you evaluate your relationships, ask yourself, do they draw you closer to the light or leave you in shadow? Do they inspire you to trust in the divine plan, or do they foster fear and hesitation? This process may require difficult decisions. It may mean stepping away from certain connections, not out of anger or resentment, but of a deep commitment to your journey. Remember, even a season of solitude can be a gift, providing the space for reflection and renewal. In the quiet, you will hear the voice that truly matters, calling you to move forward without fear. At the same time, remain open to the people who will come into your life during this new chapter. These are individuals placed on your path for a reason, bringing wisdom, encouragement, and support. They will walk with you, reminding you of the strength within you and the greater purpose that lies ahead. Embrace these relationships, for they reflect the love and guidance shaping your journey. Amid the noise and chaos of life, prayer stands as a sacred bridge between your heart and the divine. It is not merely a ritual or a string of words spoken into the void. It is a lifeline, a direct connection to the one who knows you intimately and loves you unconditionally. In this season of transformation, prayer is not just important, but essential. Prayer is where burdens are laid down and peace is received. It is the quiet conversation where you pour out your fears, doubts, and hopes, trusting that every word is heard. Even when your voice trembles or words fail you, the divine understands the language of your heart. Not a single prayer goes unnoticed. Each is a thread woven into the fabric of the masterpiece created in your life. But prayer is not only about speaking, it is also about listening. In the stillness, when you quiet your thoughts and open your heart, you will hear the whispers of guidance and reassurance. These moments of silence are where clarity emerges, where the next step on your journey becomes visible, even if only faintly. Prayer teaches you to trust not in what you see, but in the promises of the one who walks beside you. As you move through this season, let prayer be your compass. When decisions feel overwhelming, bring them to the divine. When doubt creeps in, let prayer remind you of the strength and wisdom always available. And when blessings come, let prayer be your response of gratitude, acknowledging the source of every good thing in your life. Prayer is not about perfection or eloquence, it is about authenticity. Speak from your heart, whether in joy or sorrow, certainty or confusion. Praying is an act of trust, a declaration that you are not navigating this journey alone. And as you pray, you will find that your spirit grows more potent, your faith more profound, and your perspective more straightforward. In this new season, prayer will be the anchor that holds you steady and the light that guides your way. It will remind you that no matter how uncertain the road ahead may seem, you are never alone. With every prayer, you are drawing closer to the one shaping your path and walking it with you, step by step. Let prayer be your constant comfort and source of unshakable peace. As the calendar turns to 2025, understand that this year is not just a time marker but a divine appointment. It is the season when all the scattered pieces of your life will begin to fall into place. This is not a sudden, chaotic shift but a gentle unfolding, like the dawn gradually breaking through the horizon. You may not yet see the whole picture, but rest assured that every experience, every decision, and perceived setback has been a carefully placed brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. Think of the moments you've questioned, those times when you wondered if you were forgotten, if your efforts were in vain, or if the doors that closed were signs of failure. In this new year, you will begin to see those moments for what they indeed were, essential steps in preparing you for what lies ahead. The challenges that once felt overwhelming will reveal themselves as the very lessons that equipped you with the resilience, wisdom, and faith needed for this next chapter. 2025 is not simply about receiving blessings. It is about aligning with the purpose that has been waiting for you since the beginning. You will find clarity in areas that once felt muddled and answers to questions that have lingered in your heart. The seeds you have sown, whether in faith, perseverance, or quiet acts of kindness, are about to bloom into a harvest beyond your imagination. But this transformation is not just external. It is a profound renewal within you. Your faith and spirit will deepen, and your connection to the divine will become more intimate. You will begin to recognize the divine fingerprints on every aspect of your life, from minor details to the grandest breakthroughs. This is the year when you will look back and understand that nothing was wasted. Even the moments of waiting, which once felt stagnant, were seasons of preparation. As the pieces come together, you will see the intricate beauty of your journey and offer a prayer of gratitude, knowing that every step was guided by love. So, step into 2025 with courage and anticipation. Trust that the divine timing is perfect and that this is the year when your story begins to shift into its next, most extraordinary chapter. Throughout your journey, one truth has remained constant. The promises made to you have never faltered. They were not empty words but unshakable declarations from the one who created you. These promises are the foundation on which you can stand, even when the world around you feels unstable. You may have moments of doubt, wondering if those promises will ever pass. Perhaps you've prayed for years without seeing the answers you long for or faced challenges that contradicted the blessings you were told to expect. But let me remind you of this. The one who made those promises is faithful. What he has spoken will come to fruition, not in haste, but in the perfect time. Imagine a seed planted in fertile soil. Though hidden from sight, it is not dormant. Beneath the surface, it is growing, transforming, and preparing to break through into the light. So, too are the promises in your life. They are not forgotten. They are maturing. And when the time is right, they will bloom in ways that exceed your expectations. As you journey through this season of transformation, hold on to these promises with unwavering faith. Let them be the anchor that steadies you in the storms, the light that guides you in the darkness, and the hope that carries you through moments of uncertainty. Trust that every word spoken over your life was intentional, designed not just to encourage, but to propel you into the fullness of your destiny. This faithfulness is about the blessings you will receive and the relationship cultivated. Each time you choose to trust, even when the path is unclear, you strengthen the bond between you and the divine. Each step of faith, no matter how small, is an act of surrender, a declaration that you believe in the one who holds your future. And when those promises begin to manifest, they will meet your needs and exceed them. You will receive not only what you have asked for, but abundantly more. These blessings are not random, but perfectly tailored to your journey, calling, and heart's deepest desires. Let this truth fill you with confidence. The one who began a good work in you will be faithful to complete it. As you walk forward, do so with the assurance that you are stepping into a story written with love, guided by wisdom, and sealed with faithfulness. You are not forgotten, and you are not alone. Every promise will be fulfilled exactly as it was meant to be. As you stand on the threshold of this new season, take a moment to reflect on how far you have come. Every trial, every victory, and even every moment of doubt has brought you to this place. The life you are about to enter is not the result of chance, but the culmination of a carefully crafted journey. It is a story woven with love, patience, and purpose that has been preparing you for such a time as this. This new chapter is not merely a continuation of what has been, but a profound transformation. It is as though the canvas of your life, once marked by scattered strokes, is now coming together to reveal a masterpiece. The lessons you have learned, the faith you have cultivated, and the strength you have gained are all converging to equip you for the extraordinary. The door before you is not just a passage into a new phase of life, but an invitation to embrace your fullness and the divine calling within you. On the other side of this door, you will find clarity, peace, and a sense of purpose that surpasses anything you have known. But stepping through requires courage. It requires you to release the fears and doubts that have kept you tethered to the past, and to trust that what lies ahead is more significant than anything you leave behind. This moment is sacred. It is the turning point where your faith meets fulfillment, where the seeds you have sown in tears will bloom into a harvest of joy. Yet, even as you step forward, remember that this journey is not about reaching a destination, but about walking hand in hand with the one guiding you all along. Each step you take will be met with grace, each challenge with provision, and each victory with a more profound understanding of the love surrounding you. So, take a deep breath and move forward with confidence. The path before you is not just a road. It is a divine appointment, a sacred alignment where your heart, purpose, and future converge. The masterpiece is not finished, but it is unfolding beautifully, and you are stepping into its most radiant chapter yet. This journey is not only for you. While you have been shaped, refined, and prepared, your transformation is also a gift to those around you. As you enter the fullness of this new season, you will find that your life becomes a beacon, a light for others searching for hope, purpose, and peace. The challenges you have overcome will serve as a testimony to those who are struggling. Your resilience will inspire others to keep going, and your faith will remind them that they are never alone. You will become a vessel of encouragement, someone who reflects the love and guidance that has carried you through your trials. But this is not a burden. It is a calling. It is an opportunity to pour out the blessings you have received, knowing they are meant to flow through you, not stop with you. Your story, every tear, every prayer, every triumph, is a bridge that connects your heart to the hearts of others. It is a reminder that no one's journey is isolated, and that we are all part of a more extraordinary tapestry woven together by the hands of the divine. As you progress, consider the opportunities to extend kindness, offer support, and share wisdom. These moments, though they may seem small, are powerful. They are the ripples that create waves of change, touching lives in ways you may never fully see. And as you give, you will find that the blessings you pour out are returned to you in abundance. This transformation is about reaching new heights in your life and lifting others as you climb. It is about creating a legacy of love, faith, and purpose that will continue long after you have moved on to the next chapter. By walking boldly into your calling, you are fulfilling your destiny and helping others discover theirs. So, my beloved reader, step into this new season with open arms and heart. Embrace the fullness of your transformation, knowing that it is not the end of the journey but the beginning of a new mission. Let your life shine brightly, illuminating the path for others and reflecting the boundless love and faithfulness of the one who has been with you every step of the way. The masterpiece of your life is not only for your eyes but for the world to see, a testament to what is possible when you trust, persevere, and surrender to the divine.